Good morning, traders. This is Barry Wilkie with StartUpTrading.com. It is 7 minutes till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, April 24th. Looking at the news flow real quick today, there's really nothing. We had unemployment claims and durable good orders come in this morning. If uh, if it wasn't for this being listed on the news events for the day, you wouldn't even have known there was anything that happened at 8:30 this morning. We're gonna have existing home sales at 10, and then natty gas at 10:30, and then really nothing the remainder of the week. We got University of Michigan tomorrow at 10. Uh, I'm sure that'll be a little algo fun, but really insignificant in the grand scheme of things. And then nothing as far as you know, goings on, I guess. Um, so as we look at the session yesterday with technical analysis, 453 to 463 was the range for the Qs. For the SPY, it was 534 up to 545. And then as we look at the cash market, it was really 5360 up to right around 5470 uh, was where we traded uh, the cash. And then, just looking at what we've done, we repaired some single prints on the Dow, and then really no good structural settlements from yesterday, right? We had some single prints that formed yesterday for the Russell. We have a split on the ES at basically 54.42, so that can be your bogey for it. Uh, at this moment, we're about 40 points under it. Uh, Looking at the positioning, uh, let's start off with the cash market, the SPX. You can see that for the day on Thursday, 52.90 to uh, 54.45, those are your boundaries. If the cash market closed at 53.75 yesterday, we're basically unchanged right now, so that's where we'd be opening again. So you're looking at basically about uh, 65 points up, or 75 to 80 points down would be your boundaries. We don't have to trade either extreme, but in this market, it'd be weird if we didn't. Uh, we're right in no man's land to me right now. And then you can see, just looking up at the sum of the week, that these boundaries for today's sessions dwarf whatever else is on there for the cash market. So if we look at the SPY in the same way, the SPY closed at 535 yesterday. It's currently trading 535. Hard to believe because we're unchanged, right? So, we're right here. You can see that, near where we are, there's nothing. I mean, the big gamma is down here at 525. And, we would have to drop, 20 points for that, or I'm sorry, 10 points for that to happen. So you'll be looking at, uh, I can really do math, a lot, right? You'll be looking at about 400 points down. I'm sorry, 400, which is nothing in this market. So we could actually trade that pretty easily. Um, so keep in mind that should be your floor. I wouldn't chase any shorts under 525 unless the VIX was just screaming to the upside. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sorry. So this would be 100 points down from where we are on the ES. I need some more coffee this morning. So you'll be looking at right now the ES is trading 5,400. You'd be looking at 5,300 on the ES to trade SPY 525. That would be your floor. That's 100 points down. We can easily do that in this market. So as we look at the Qs, they're basically trading 455.61 right now after closing at 454. So they're up about a dollar, which would be around 40 points in the NQ. So again, 450 is going to be your bogey. So that's only 200 points down below where we are right now. 200 and probably 25 points. So if you look at where the NQ is trading, so that would put it right around 18,615, right around there. So that would be your floor. You should assume that is the floor, unless you're going under it. The VIX is just skyrocketing to the upside. You can see that there's a lot of slow churn that could happen, basically between 455 to 460, and you could just continue to creep up. But I would expect some sawtooth trading if we end up trading this. I would expect to go down, 40 or 80 points, up 100, down, 60 or 70, up, another 100. And then just kind of sawtooth back and forth in a very choppy action, with maybe a minor uptrend on that if we're heading up. So as we look at the untested points of control, yesterday's point of control was 54.10 after wiping out the uh, point of control from last week at 54.30. So we're currently trading right around this. So we're just a smidgen below this right now. So that can be your bogey line this morning. We'll see if it means anything or if we just keep whipping back and forth across it while we're looking for anything. Uh, in the overnight session, we have traded below some of these lows from yesterday. We'll get into that in a minute, but uh, keep keep in mind that on this one time framing, and anytime we have these huge candles like we had on April 9th, I like to look at those candles. And to be honest with you, I've seen us get stuck in a huge candle like that for like 6 weeks. So there's until we break the top of that candle and start printing and holding above 19,000, let's just even call it 19,400. There's really nothing to make you think that we're just not going to back and fill in this area. So we have hit, basically, we've come back up to the previous swing high. Missed it a little bit on the NQ yesterday. That would be right around this 19,255. And for the ES, that would be uh, right at 54.96. Let's just call it 5,500. And then we topped out, basically right at that 5,500 yesterday, 54.99.75, close enough to 5,500. Unless that's where you had your exit, then you were screwed. No, I'm just kidding. So uh, we should consider that this is potentially the top of this balance area or the range that we're in until proven otherwise. I would not have anything on for a target above yesterday's highs until I wouldn't even put a runner on there, to be honest with you. So if you want to, buy a pullback and trade it to the upside, I would be getting out short of yesterday's highs. And then, if and then it doesn't mean you need to short this area. It's just a sit on your hands area. It's got to prove itself that it can go up here. I'd rather buy pullbacks after it breaks above it with a limited risk and a nice bracket than I would be to try to assume uh, that we're going to push through this after we get a pullback. It indeed could happen, but I think it's not smart money at this point in time. Looking at ES overnight, 66 points on the books here. And then if you look at where we are again, we've traded below yesterday's bell low on all these indexes overnight. The question is, can we trade below those during the bell? Right? Right now we're back above it. We don't have to check under there again. If we do, that would confirm more than likely that we hit the top of the range yesterday and we're going to do some backfill. It doesn't mean we're going straight back down to the bottom in a speedy manner, but it means that we're probably going to digest, if nothing else, in this area in a choppy fashion. So I'm really going to be watching first off after the bell rings to see if we can take out the bell lows. If we cannot take out those bell lows, I might be willing to at least trade up into and towards value area high the white part of the zone, and towards these points of control. That's 19,050 for the Nasdaq, and the point of control for the ES is at 5410. But you've got that split at basically 5440. That's I'm not playing the ES, but if I were, that's where if we hold yesterday's low, that's where I'd be targeting is just a little bit short of that. And the euro closes at 54.32, and then it would really have to prove itself to get over that split. Remember, this is an auction below this split, and this is an auction above this split. So don't think that you can cross over into the other auction until you see it happen. We're day traders, right? We're not, we don't have crystal balls, is what I'm trying to say. So don't think it's going to cross over there until it does. Again, that's not smart money. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see what Jack's looking at, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.